A 1.4-star rating on Trustpilot should be a death sentence for any software company. It usually signals a product that is fundamentally broken or a service that has completely abandoned its users. But when you look closer at the recent feedback for Zapier, the story changes completely. This isn't a story about bugs or crashes. It is a story about a massive cultural shift in how we build automation and the financial shock that comes with it. The anger is coming from people who got blindsided by a bill they didn't see coming. They are seeing costs spiral out of control. They treated a thinking agent like a standard old-school workflow. Traditional automation is a straight line. You wire point A to point B. If this happens, then do that. It is rigid. It is predictable. It is safe for your budget. But the new era of agents changes the game by letting the software make decisions on the fly. These agents don't just follow a preset script. They navigate a massive library of over 8,000 different apps to find a solution. They can research a potential client's background. They can draft a personalized email that actually sounds human. They can update your database and then decide if a follow-up is even necessary. It feels like magic when you first see it work. You describe a goal and the system fills in the blanks. Zapier underwent a huge internal redesign recently to make this possible. They moved away from individual behaviors and grouped everything into what they call pods. If you had old systems running, you likely had to rebuild everything from scratch. That transition was messy and caught many teams off guard. Yet, the technology itself is scarily good. Their Copilot tool lets you describe what you want in plain conversational English. It hits the mark over 90% of the time for simple setups. That level of accessibility is a massive win for founders who don't want to touch a single line of code. You can have a complex system running in 5 minutes. But here's the catch that nobody budgets for. Every single decision an agent makes counts as a task. If you have a busy support team, those costs compound faster than you can track them. High-volume teams are finding themselves in a financial hole. They simply didn't do the math. If you are running 5,000 tasks a month or more, the costs get heavy. The per-task billing model starts to feel like a penalty for being successful. This is where competitors start to look very attractive for those who prioritize the bottom line. For technical teams who can handle a steeper learning curve, there are other platforms that offer a much better return on investment at high volumes. You absolutely must know your task count before you commit your entire infrastructure to this new model. If your goal is fuzzy and you need a system that adapts to changing information, an agent is your best friend. It saves hours of manual decision making. But if your workflow is a simple, predictable loop, stick to the classic methods. Reaching for an agent when a basic setup would work is a very expensive mistake. It is about choosing the right tool for the job. The convenience is unmatched, but that convenience comes with a premium price tag. Understand your volume. Respect the limits. That is the only way to survive the shift to autonomous workflows without draining your bank account.